everybody, it's Yvonne here, the founder of the Slow Stitch community. How is everybody doing? You can see from my hair that I've got caught in this torrential rain we've been having in the UK. So wondering how the external weather is affecting your internal weather. The great thing about the internal weather is that it's only the weather. It's like clouds in the sky, and we are the sky. We contain all that weather. My internal weather has been very, very blustery, with a very dear friend being very poorly and me having to help quite a lot with that. But my external weather has been also very turbulent, and it's interesting how often the external weather affects the internal weather. But I'm here to show you something I just purchased in a thrift store, or a charity shop as we say in the UK. Have a look at this. So this is a really old piece of linen with some wonderful magical symbols on it. I don't actually know what they are. That's on one side. And then this is on the other side. How pretty is this? It certainly looks Eastern to me. And it's got a lovely piece of silk on the inside. Very, very pretty. And lots of lovely holes to mend. And it's also got some little holders for buttons, and it's got one of its very old buttons on it. And I just thought, what a pretty piece of cloth. It is the perfect item for slow stitching and decorative repairing. So I'm going to have a go at that, and I will make another post about what we can do with beautiful old things that we find. So when I see a piece like this, I love to think of its history, and one of the great things about slow stitching is that we work with old cloth that has memory. Was this somebody's little bag for their lingerie or their travels? Did they keep their sewing in it? It's such an exciting thought. But what happens when things are very old, the colours become very, very muted. And so what I'm going to do is going to work with some very simple stitches and some simple colours. So while we look at it again, I'm just going to reach into my sewing bag and bring out my box of threads. So I love to collect old threads in old boxes. And here's a lovely set of threads. Let me show you what's inside. And there are all my neutral colours. These are some of the colours that I'm going to use with that. Very fine, slightly thicker. This probably is a crochet thread. And then all sorts of other things in between. There's a slightly, this one is a silk, it looks like to me. It's certainly very mercerised, shiny, shiny. There's another beauty. And so I like to store my colours in a box together so that they are related to one another. So when you've got your box and you've got your colours and you've got your beautiful piece of cloth, what else is there to do but start stitching? So I'll be back on and show you what happened with this beautiful piece of stitching. Take care, everybody, and I'm so glad that you're here on this group with me. Bye for now.